Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
If you were an item of clothing, what would you be and why?
Probably going to go fingerless gloves.
They'll get me to lace a pipe.
Pleasure or business.
Yeah, pleasure or business.
Yeah, it was definitely pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a tough Monday.
I wet the bed for 16 years, so...
Yeah.
14.
Turkey people, fucking grow up.
Turkey people.
Gobble,
Turkeys,
gobble.
turkeys, I'm coming for you.
Turkeys. The turkeys. Grow up. When Darcy introduced me, can you play the orange button, please?
Yeah.
Wait, I'll go back a bit, class.
Welcome to On The Piss with Clarts and Das and Das. Who have we got with us?
We've got Big Benny Benassi back again, mate. Welcome.
Thanks for having me back, boys. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, fuck. That's good, eh? Fuck yeah.
Seamless.
Jeez, it just keeps going.
Yeah,
a
plays for
little bit
quite a
too
while.
long,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still good.
The mix that we've been using for the last, I don't know, couple of months now, thanks to the Pack Boys, sponsor of this week's podcast, has a couple of buttons, and we were just playing around with them beforehand.
Yep.
Fuck, I do this every week.
Yeah,
anyway,
just try and get it close to your mouth, mate.
yeah, we're playing around with them beforehand. As you know, there's a few different podcasts out of the
The Caxton Hotel,
Caxton.
where we're coming
Caxton
live
Studios.
from right now.
Yeah, fucking oath, live on a Tuesday. Club going up on a Tuesday. The local punters are here as always, and literally the
Jeez,
same
the ribs
people
smell
every
good,
week.
don't they?
Yeah.
The ribs and the steaks.
so
When
fucking
we went
good.
down there, and I was like, holy shit, this smells good.
Yeah, I think I'm having cereal for dinner after this.
Yeah, fuck, I don't even know.
What
It's fucking Tuesday, mate. It's the worst day of the week.
What cereal?
Fruity Bites.
Ooh.
Fruity Bites.
What the fuck's Fruity
Yeah,
Bites?
So it's like a little like wheat pillow filled with like a wild berry jam. Thank you, mate.
Oh, that's it. Wow.
Yeah, I've had them every morning for the past 3 weeks, and every morning in high school, and they're
And
just never.
sometimes dinner as well.
Yes, they're slowly invading my.
A few of the boys have been having cereal for dinner this week. Speaks did when he was
True.
hungover.
How he speaks, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Shout out
Good to
to
see you, mate.
Speaks texted me today actually and said, "Man, I just listened to last week's podcast. It actually sounded like a podcast. Well done."
What episode are we up to? Finally got there.
I think since we started doing the weekly one, that was episode 61 or 62, I think. But I think we've done about 70 all up now. So
That's
Way to go. Congratulations.
thanks, guys.
Thanks,
So
boys.
Canis Munster is on at 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, not long to go. Not long
20,
to go.
what? How many is that?
You
30.
do the maths, mate.
Yeah, 38 or something. Depends
Yeah.
how many we're up to. But
Yeah, fuck.
True. Well, you might be in the off season.
38. That's nearly how many dollars we've made from the first 70 episodes.
That's right. 50 cents an episode.
yeah,
roughly.
yeah. We're only
Fucking
about
hell.
$38 away from that. How are you boys? How's the weekend?
Oh, fuck.
Mate, mine was
You
fucking
can't stop
huge.
giggling about your weekend, can you?
No, it was fucked.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know. Friday, I passed out. I was watching the footy, and I just couldn't watch the footy anymore. And I woke up to a Melbourne victory. Manly didn't show up. Fucking stick that up your asses, you bunch of dogs.
Yeah,
Unlucky Tommy Turbo. I've been seeing all the Manly signs around Brisbane, and I'm not a big fan.
I used to fucking hate
billboards.
Manly.
But
but
that's
now
the
I'm kinda
thing is
getting around
that
Hate
look,
Manly.
Manly to me is that team that you
Hate.
brought up to hate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I didn't really-
it's hard to
to be
hate
fair,
them now.
growing
Anyone
up.
listening outside of Brisbane's probably like the Broncos are the team that you brought up to hate. So
True.
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah,
I think I hate St.
Have
George
fun in
playing more.
lockdown, Sydney peoples. To all our Sydney
I hate
listeners, how are
Parramatta
you?
too.
I don't really care for Para.
I
All the
hate
milk.
Para.
Everyone fucking loves.
Oh,
I
the
hate the milk.
Everyone-
They have the
oh, fuck you,
worst
the milk.
supporter base ever.
And they stole that. That's not even theirs. It's from like a
Exactly.
fucking
Oh.
Finlandian team in football.
I hate Parramatta.
Maybe if they were Vikings, they'd actually show up. You know,
right.
like they'd actually
Yeah.
play.
Good.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm very offensive tonight. I'm
Yeah.
really
you're
feeling
ready to go.
You're all over the sport, Benny. You said not care for sport at all.
Oh yeah, I think it's like
The test documentary got you into it, didn't it? Didn't
kind
it?
of what
Hook,
like
line, and
me and
sinker.
Seb kind of figured it out. It's like I'm not actually into sport. I just know it via exposure.
Yeah.
It's always on. So it's
Yeah.
just kind of like
Yeah.
if you're constantly around like people speaking French,
Yeah.
you're eventually going to learn
It's
how
like
to speak
durries.
French.
If you're sitting around all your mates
You're
smoking,
gonna really
you're going to
want
get lung
durries. Do you guys
cancer.
have any durries?
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else happened on the weekend?
How was your
Saturday.
weekend, Benny?
My weekend actually started on Wednesday. So had 2 days off,
What's that
Thursday,
like? That's
Friday.
awesome.
Yeah, it's
Went up
awesome.
to Noosa for a bit. Yeah, it was really good actually. So Wednesday headed up with Jaden in the car. Got pissed in the car up, which is always fun.
Fuck yeah.
It is
And
always
then-
fun.
Woke up early, maybe like 6 o'clock on Thursday morning. Head down to the beach. Then went to my favourite country pub, the Apollonian.
Yeah, I've still never been there.
Where is that?
You know, let's talk about it later. Doesn't have anything to do with the podcast. But
all right, we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Right, lock it in. It's like kind of near, like Noosa Hinterland kind of thing. Like just sort of like near Boreen Point. Best pub in Queensland, hands down.
Jeez.
Big call.
I've heard Benny talk about that a few times, actually.
Lots of rich local history as well.
Oh, we like that.
We do like that. Bit of culture.
Yeah, and the two guys who were working at the bar there on Thursday Arvo would literally just kick in the footy and then like run inside,
sick.
pour beers and just run back out.
That's sick.
So cool.
And then, just rest of the week at Noosa, then Maddo's birthday on Saturday night.
Yeah, which sounded awesome. That was Brekkie Creek.
Yep, got up on the pokes as well in the big red.
Oh yeah,
just so hard.
Everyone was slamming the pokies on Saturday. It was amazing.
I
Scott
never
Ferguson
win.
loves the pokies.
Yeah, we did a syndicate with him.
Yeah.
He's like
he
luckiest
always
man
wins.
alive.
Yeah.
So I was like, here's my $50, just double it for me, which he did.
I saw one of the most fucked. Scott won like $200 on a $5 hit.
Yeah, it's fucked.
And then he gamble suited it up to an $800 win.
Yeah, he's mental.
Yeah. Well, Scott.
I saw him and Cliffo after their cricket breakup at the Eddie, and they won so much money that they were on Gumtree trying to buy a boat.
Yeah. Dude, Scott just comes into it. Like, he's pretty into his star signs, like myself. Take that with a grain of salt. And Scott read his horoscope. He's a Gemini, by the way, if anyone's asking. I'm a Capricorn.
You claimed to be an Aquarius last time on the podcast.
I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp.
Same here, mate. I know what you mean.
It depends on the angle of the sun. Yeah, but Scott read his horoscope saying he's going to come into some money soon. He went down to the pub, won like $8,000 or something.
Fucking hell.
Fuck, I might start taking that shit seriously.
Yeah, mate.
I got that co-star app.
Only when it.
I got co-star. Add me. We can be mates.
Yeah, please. And you know how you can? There's something. I think it's called like Devil Co-Star. Yeah. Every time I'm blind, I put in because you can send yourself a message and it will pop up when you need it in the future. And the only message I've ever done is
nobody
Go
loves
Jeeps.
you.
Go Jeeps.
So like, I was really hoping the Go Jeeps would pop up during grand final week. Because I was like,
you just set it to grand final, or does it pop up randomly?
No, it's randomly when you need it in your life. Your message will come through to you, and the only thing I've ever put through is
fuck.
Go
I might have
Jeeps.
to download this app.
Yeah, it's real scat, man. And
add me. What's your star sign?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I'm on the cusp of something as well.
You'd be
I'm
about the same.
Aquarius or some shit.
When's your birthday?
19th of Feb. I'm right on the cusp.
Yeah, an Aquarius.
We looked into it a few years ago. I don't know.
When's the cutoff for Capricorn Aquarius?
20th.
Because I was going to say you must be close.
Yeah, if I was a few hours later.
So he wouldn't be an Aquarius.
He'd be an Aquarius Pisces, potentially.
Yeah, see, one of my exes was real into the fucking star sign stuff.
No, Buzz.
Capricorn.
He says February, didn't he?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he goes
sorry.
Capricorn.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking 19th
Who's the
of
authority
Jan.
on the subject here?
Well, I know my brother is the 9th of Jan, and he's a
Good bloke.
Capricorn now.
Real good bloke.
Lewis is?
Yeah, he's 9th of Jan. Yeah. Anyway.
Let's move on.
This is not a horoscope podcast.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry that we had to go
guys, be
through
careful
that.
of your moon rising as well this week. It could be deadly. But anyway, back to the beer.
Don't forget to charge your asses.
That's why I get into it.
I've always wanted to try it.
What are you doing this weekend?
This
Let's go to the Apollonian and Sunday.
I think we should just jump in our backs and fucking...
I wonder if that came through.
I reckon that
definitely came through fucking mine. Not sure what I'm doing this weekend, but hopefully it's something with you boys.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck. Saturday started off as a working day.
Yeah.
I rolled
without
out...
Klutz Australia stops.
Yeah.
I'll get to it later. I was so drunk, and I opened my phone, and someone had made a truck sign that said without, because Klutzy was working.
Yeah.
And we posted being like, think about our leader
I
today.
saw that. I was like drunk because I was like, what the fuck was this, man?
Someone commented on it with the sticker. It was like, without Klutz Australia stops. I was like, showing people, and everyone's like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I saw it. I had no idea. Right?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think I did 6 till 12:30, so I just rolled 650 metres of poly pipe around a fence and zip tied it to a fence.
That's always good.
Yeah, I did.
That stinks, Josh.
And just listened to fucking music and shit. It was alright.
Nice.
Then, fuck, what did I do that Arvo? Dropped Caitlin to drinks, and then I
went to the Brekkie Creek.
Tell you what, I was fucking so toey for the Brekkie Creek, boys. It was ridiculous.
Like,
I
no
rocked
joke,
up.
the public bar at the Brekkie Creek is the best, probably the best public bar.
It goes way back, eh?
I've never
it's
gone to the
sick.
Brekkie Creek and had a shit time, and
Yeah.
I've never come and been like overhyped.
The only downfall is the food is really expensive, but other than that, everything else is
Yeah,
great.
I
Well,
agree.
actually, speaking of expensive food at the Brekkie Creek, my brother's fiance works for the same company.
Oh, you
So
got
when
that
we go,
sneaky
yeah.
bit discount
So, like,
voucher.
I went and there was like this like $70 steak. I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna get it 'cause it's at half price. And it's one of the fucking best steaks I've ever fucking
Remember when
had.
we did that at the Gap Tavern? It was real shit.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible. And they fired me
Still
from the Gap Tavern, so fuck them.
Yeah,
It
fuck those
still
guys.
cost us like $40
Yeah.
for a steak, and it was
You know
so
what, Rox?
bad.
This is something a bit. I'm not sure if we brought it up on the potty before, but I used to go get steaks with Eden at the Gap Tavern a bit
In the sports bar?
in the sports bar.
Yeah, sports bar.
because I've heard that you can get pretty much the exact same steak in the sports bar as what it like is
No,
in
no,
the
no,
restaurant?
No. So you get like in the main restaurant, you get a 400 gram rum, which is like 27 roughly from back in the day. But at the sports bar, you get a 250 rum,
So
which is
smaller.
smaller, definitely 150 smaller for sure.
Yeah.
But like the
maths.
price difference is only like $9. So
Yeah.
depends what you're feeling, how hungry you are. But
Interesting.
the one
Yeah,
at the restaurant, you get the
Brecon Creek
choice of mash and veggie.
Brecon Creek goes off. I'll do a big day on the punt now. It'll be fun as fuck.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Very, very soon we should be doing that as well.
Yeah. Spring racing's coming
Speaking of
up.
weekends, how was yours?
Oh, boys.
Honestly,
I had a great weekend.
I'd just like to say before you get into it that Sunday morning, I was saying this to Benny and Das before, but Sunday morning in our punting chat was some of the funniest
There was like-
shit I've ever
There's
read.
like 3 different nights that
Yeah.
people, or 4 different nights
And
that we
just-
had, and just collating. And
It was
oh my
fucking
God.
hilarious.
So I had a bucks on Saturday, and the whole thing was that you don't know what's happening. It's just like arrive at this time.
Was there a theme?
No, it was just like arrive at the Lord Stanley, I think it was, on the south side.
great
yeah.
place.
Great pub.
place.
They're like 11 a.m. sharp. Do not be late. So I went with 3 other people, and we were like, "Fuck, let's get there early," because like I'd rather be there early than late.
Exactly.
So we got there at 10:30. 11 o'clock happened, and they're like, "Okay, this is what's happening for the day. These are the rules."
Yeah.
And like, we're not leaving here till 12. And I was like, "Fuck me." So we had our first schooner at 10:30.
Fuck.
4 of us. We did a round. So we had 4 schooners each on the bus, double parked on the way to the
Did
Rockley
they supply
Hotel.
piss on the
Yeah.
bus?
So we prepaid for the
Ah,
day,
yeah.
so we
Everyone
didn't have to
chipped in,
pay
yeah,
for
yeah.
anything.
Okay, follow you.
Get on the bus, and you've got 2 cans, and they handed out these sheets of paper, and everyone had their name followed by another name. And they're like, "Find your partner, rah rah." And I didn't know too many people. I knew 3 other people at this bucks, and I had this random bloke, and I was like, "Fucking hell!" And also, the buck was 30.
That's kind of fun though. I reckon
Yeah,
that's
it
a
was
good.
good.
Shout. Get
The
around,
buck,
guys.
the
awesome.
buck is 34, so all like his mates. So I was the youngest there by like quite a way.
Yeah.
So we get to the Rockley Hotel and like find your partner. We're doing Hour of Power. Found this dude and he was like a legend. And I had to go to the bathroom and I was like, keep in mind I had 4 schooners and 2 cans before getting here.
Yeah.
And we got there at 12:30. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll come back. I was like, I'm gonna come back and this bloke's not gonna give a fuck about me. Like he's gonna be
Off with his mates. Yeah.
I come out and he's standing there just pointing at me across the crowd, whistling like. Got a spare seat next to him, sit down. We all sit down with our partner. They give you 4 schooners each, and they're like, no one is allowed back on the bus until they finish all of their beers. Your job is to make sure your partner finishes your beers. If you don't, you're staying here and missing out on the rest of the day. You have 60
Until
minutes.
they finish the beers.
You have 60 minutes.
Are they
To
warm
do
beers?
4
no,
beers.
to do 4 schooners, and I was like, holy fuck.
4 schooners each or 2?
4 schooners each.
Oh, fuck. Nice.
That's the thing is, when you're drinking beers, it sounds like 4 schooners in an hour. But then like
But
you
I'd
actually
I'd already
start
had,
doing it, you're
I'd
like,
already
oh.
had 6. So
Yeah.
it was 1 o'clock. I'd had 10 beers. Back on the bus, double parked. They're like, we're going to the dark side. No one knows. No one has any idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Pull up to the dark side, and it's literally like someone's work. It was like a warehouse and offices, and they had these 2 big roller doors.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck? And there's just like all these strippers out the front of the door. No joke. People are going to hear this and be like, you're just talking shit. This is all made up. Swear to God in my life, this is what happened. Roller doors go up. There's like, this sign was like fucking huge.
Oh,
like
I think I saw
banner.
your snap of that.
dude.
Yeah, it's back
This
like
banner, and it
a
was
proper
like,
mate son. Yeah.
Happy Bucks. Walk in, there was just all this alcohol, like cornhole, beer pong, and then a jelly wrestling pool. And they were like,
Holy fuck.
no fucking social media, no phones, right? So everyone's just in
That's
there,
actually
just like
fucking such a shout.
walked in, doors down, like proper lock in. The buck ended up getting in the jelly pool. It was one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, just this, like it was hilarious. So we were there for like 4 hours, and then back in into the valley to a strip club, and
Which strip club?
the Groves now or whatever it's called. Or
Is that in the city?
no, it's in the valley now, like in the
You
mall.
just got to get a haircut there.
Yeah.
Weirdly,
Because that's what I thought.
Whoa.
Anyway,
I hate to be the truth. It's fucking enormous hair over your breast.
I don't have like that many actual funny stories from the night that I can share, but like the next day in one of the group chats, one of the guys was like, I woke up because we prepaid for it.
Yeah.
And I woke up, I was like, fuck, I put in, I was like, I spent $200 last night. And this dude just smoke bombed it like, we got to the strip club like 7:30.
The buck or just this guy?
No, this guy.
bloke,
Yeah, not the buck. We got to the strip club like 7:30 because like we started at 10:30.
Yeah.
And this dude smoked one probably 8:39, and I was just like, oh, he must have gone home. And he's like,
Really?
yeah.
Did you stay as well?
I was out till like 2, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Well, I ended up getting home and ordering Uber Eats. Actually, fuck, my mum's just sold her house, and I stayed there because it was close to where we were. And she'd sent me a text saying, don't sleep in your old room. I've cleaned out the linen cupboard and sorted everything on your bed. And because there was no phones on the day, I hadn't checked my phone all day.
Yeah.
So I got home, just went, and just went face down.
Suck shit, Cal.
Yeah. Oh, she was so off me in the morning. Ordered Uber Eats and then checked. It was like a 55-minute wait. So I was sitting there like so blind. Actually, that's when I was posting in frothies and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like so drunk. Anyway, I was like, shit, the next morning I spent $200. And this dude's like, oh, I spent a bit more. Sent me his bank statement, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Firstly, because the strip club...
You get up and read it out to me.
The strip club showed up as RJ's Steakhouse.
Holy fuck.
And this dude's name was like, tab, points bet. RJ Steak Club, like $400. RJ Steak Club, $150. Like,
Holy fuck.
oh my god! I think you spent $1,000 on the weekend.
So we got cabs.
Maybe just
Yeah. I wasn't going to.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
keep
Here
in
we
mind. Keep in mind we prepaid $240 before.
This is on top.
So
Yeah.
this is
Just on the top of the
$40.
day.
Yeah.
$40 cabs. $32 RJ Steakhouse. $329 RJ Steakhouse. $9.75 RJ Steakhouse.
Holy fuck.
Classic kebabs. $15. $123 RJ Steakhouse.
Kebab and then back in.
$39 RJ Steakhouse. $25 to PointsBet, $100 to TAB, and a $6.29 Uber trip.
And the funny
And then
thing
Macca's
was,
Newmarket as well.
I said to him, I was like, how is the $600 steak? And he's like, not great. I got blue balls. And he's like, I woke up and the person I was with told me to follow their Instagram, and he sent through a screenshot, and it was like requested, and I was like, fuck, that is so funny. And then the link in her thing was like, my OnlyFans, and I was like, holy fuck. You've got to finish the job.
And he's like, there's like 7 blokes just being like, you have to do this. We're like, how much is it? He's like, $5. We're like, come on, man.
You really fucking spent
can
like a
do
grand at
it.
RJ Steakhouse. That's $5 more.
That's literally what he said. He's like, you've already spent $1,000. One extra $5, you can fucking finish yourself off, cunt.
He did.
He fucking did.
Oh my god.
I wish you could say his name. It's so fucking...
yeah. So
Literally,
funny.
I was sitting in bed just crying with laughter, like, oh fuck, it was one of the
fucking
funniest
so
I've ever
funny.
seen.
The group chat that night was pretty funny as well, because then everyone was so like just scat and hungover and just fucked. It was like Dan and I were just like sending messages about we just want to be held by someone. Dan went and curled up on the couch so he could have his head rubbed. We were all talking about having like bath salts and stuff like that, like a big bath with like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
bath
mineral
salts.
bath, yeah.
Man.
I had to go to
And
a
I couldn't
birthday
find a
thing.
plug.
I had to go to a birthday thing, Josh, on Saturday in New Farm Park.
New Farm
that,
Park.
man.
I know. We actually got there early, and I just laid in New Farm Park and fell asleep. But there's something I brought this up in the group chat yesterday,
Oh my
and
God.
Clutzy had experienced it. We wanted to talk about it. Have you been to New Farm Park recently on
On
a Saturday and like got on the piss there?
I can't. I'd say definitely like a couple times this year, but not like. I know it's fucking huge after COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this kid came up yesterday, and we were all sitting there with his mum, and he had like a trolley with a big thing of like flavoured popcorn, and he was selling it, and it was one of the most scat things I've ever
It's
seen.
so weird. So
That
I
is
was
weird.
I was there a couple of
Is there multiple
like,
flavors or just buttered
it's
popcorn?
caramelized
Caramel.
popcorn.
And he also
Okay.
sells dog treats.
How much does he sell it for?
$8, and I
$8.50
fucking
bag?
bought one. Because you know what
Does he
the
have
old trick.
FPOS?
You know what the old trick he did. Sorry, mate, I got no cash. I've got FPOS.
We were
That's
like,
easier.
Benny, we're underselling it so much. All right, so
That is
I was there probably about a month ago with Caitlin and then one of her friends and her friend's boyfriend. And we were just chilling out.
Few
First
hour
time we
drinks,
met.
relaxing, yeah,
exactly. Just watching sunset and shit. It was awesome.
Yeah.
First time we met this bloke as well.
Just kind of meeting someone and having a drink, catching up.
We're just having a bit of fun.
Getting to know
the
each other,
sun's gone like down.
Yeah,
it's
same
pretty
with
much
me.
dark. It's pretty much dark. That's when everyone's starting like get ready to go. You know, people might
We
be a bit
literally were
busy.
packing
So
up.
it's definitely dusk.
Yes.
It's
fucking
like the
kid.
sun's gone. It's dark, and then this little kid just comes rolling up with a fucking cart full of
Little fat
popcorn,
kid?
and he's skinny ass.
That's even creepier.
Like
He's
so
probably
this is,
10, you reckon? Like grade 5?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then this mum comes up, and goes, "Hello, everyone. How are you going?" Well, really good, thank you. How are you? She's like, "I am good. This is my son. I'm not going to name them either because
No, fuck it.
Oh yes, Fen and Ari.
Yeah.
This is free
There's two.
promotion, yeah.
Yeah.
Fenari,
Yeah,
Because I want to know if other people have...
Oh yeah, we want to know if you've been to New Farm Park and been approached by
It's
Sven
honestly a
or
scam.
Ari. But it was fucked, man. So the mum's like, "Tell them your name," and he's like,
Ari.
and,
Ari's such a weird name for a child.
and then
Baby Ari.
She's like, Ari started the business
It's
last year. How much did you start with, Ari? And he's like, $20.
Yeah, it's like, what did you start with? Dog treats.
Yeah.
What do you do now? Popcorn.
So
How
fat.
full was the
take-
trolley that he was it pretty
Like,
empty?
like, you know in those beach trolleys?
Yeah,
Full,
yeah, yeah.
full of popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so no one's buying much of it.
Well, I fucking did, stupidly.
Yeah,
but-
so but
We
like
should go.
they go on and
Yeah.
on and they do this. Like, they've been in an entrepreneurs thing. They're on Facebook. You can follow and just going on and on. First of all,
Like, so
the Facebook
scripted.
page hasn't been updated for at least 10 months.
So
what are you
we
doing to
post,
your
we post
customers?
daily.
It's ridiculous.
community.
So, but it was just like you're there trying to have a good time, and it's literally dark.
You know when people are like, do you want to buy
Like
this?
stranger danger, bro. I know
have-
you're with your mum, but
I have no
fucking
cash. We have
Jesus.
FPOS. Like, well,
Yeah.
now I can't say no. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But it's just the way they said everything. It's like, yeah, we literally I was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have any cash." They're like, "Ari, what do you say?" You're like, "That's okay. FPOS is available." And I was like, "You're a robot, bro." And then dude,
The funniest thing was, one of Rachel's friends wanted to buy because he had dog treats, and she's like, "Oh, I'll have some dog treats." How do you make them? And he just froze. He was like,
that means he's fucking
Rach-
buying the dog treats and he's
but
repackaging
they were
them.
like, "Do you make them?" He's like, "Yep." How do you make them? We didn't practice this, Mum.
Yeah.
We didn't practice this.
Fuck.
but it was funny, man, because when
That is fucked.
so yeah, there was 4 of us when I was there.
That's so
And
scary.
3 of us were just like, and then this bloke we met, one of Caitlin's French boyfriends. His name's Reno. Awesome name. He's South African.
That is
Ah,
And-
Reno, eh?
Reno.
Lekker.
Reno. And I was like,
what's
fuck
cutting
yeah.
Reno, eh?
And bro, this guy was like, "I'll buy a bag." And we're like, "Oh, it's so cool." Bought it, and then afterwards he goes, "That guy definitely gets abused at home." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Probably." And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, when I was a kid, my mum used to drop me and my brother off at the local Coles, and she'd be like, 'It's a Sunday and you're not coming home until you've sold all the Lamingtons.' So he's like, I'm just doing it so I can help him get home."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Reno.
to be fair, it was pretty good popcorn.
Well,
But
here's this
$8,
right
like,
here, though.
fuck.
We start selling popcorn for $7.
No, you know what we
No.
start doing? We start slinging piss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is licensed.
Yeah,
It is licensed.
that's what I said. I was like, let's fucking... What do we start with, Clutzy? 4 cans. What do we have now? A house at Moffat Beach.
Fuck. Your mates. Sponsor our new business, please. Also sponsor the podcast.
Yeah, we
this
actually
week.
should bring that up. We've pretty much said it every week, but your mate's been getting around us so hard.
Mm.
They messaged us the like a week ago. Do you guys want to refill? And I was like, absolutely. Of course we do.
No.
And not only did they send us 1 carton, 2 cartons, 3
Three.
cartons.
Yeah, you got Macca in the back, the lager. So we've already spoken about Larry and Tilly. Just quietly, Tilly's probably my favourite alcoholic ginger beer.
Yeah.
True.
It's fucking
yum.
awesome.
And
What is the
bro.
Larry?
Larry's
Pale
a pale ale. It's probably their most popular beer, but the Macca's also really good. I've had that before. It's nice and refreshing.
Well, I mean, maybe we'll do the Macca's beer of the week. Like, you can
Yeah.
just do a review during the
Yeah.
week or something.
They're Sunny Coast, eh?
Yep.
Yeah,
Up at
nice.
like Bitinia,
Cool.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's like near Kawana.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, dude, they're
so
fucking
thank you very much
They
to
are-
those guys.
they are
and,
unreal.
And everyone actually probably a good time to plug the Facebook group, BBB Frothies, as well. Everyone's been getting around your mates so hard, so we really appreciate that because obviously they liked what we did because they sent us more. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
Essentially, the Frothies are getting us free beers. So thank you all.
Exactly. And then we can start our new farm park business.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot to mention as well.
The zero overhead.
Shout out to the Frothies group. When I walked into the Brecky Creek on Saturday, there was this massive oos of a bloke, big tall fella, and his name was Josh. And he was like,
past a mirror.
There's Josh shit-faced in the bathroom. He's got the fucking
Oh,
words
yeah, that
in
guy's
there.
a fucking mad guy.
bro, this bloke, Josh, he was on the door at the Brecky Creek, and he listens to the potties. So big shout out to him. Weapon of a bloke.
Yeah.
Helped us out lovely. A chick behind the bar came up to me. Oh, yeah, actually, I told you about this.
Yeah.
She said to me, she's like, oh, you're that guy that hates the Gap? And I was like, oh,
Yeah, what the fuck
I
is the
actually
Gap,
don't mind the Gap. Yeah.
I fucking love the game.
But turns out that chick is roommates with my girlfriend's roommate's brother. Something real weird, bro. It was so scared. Caitlin was
Small
like
world,
starting to tell me this story.
Small world, eh?
Bro, no, it was so weird. She was like telling me this because I've known these people for ages as well. And she was telling me this story. And
Just
like,
snorted.
oh, Jackson's roommate like met you. I was like, what the fuck? It was so weird. But yeah, there was a lot of frothies out and about in the valley on Saturday as
Love
well.
to see it, yeah.
It was
I can't believe we
awesome.
didn't see each other. I was in the valley. To be fair, I was at the Groves Note, whatever the fuck it is, and as soon as I left, just went straight to the first cab, got in and went home.
Yeah,
I back the cabs
look,
these days.
Oh, I'm not fucking around trying to find my Uber.
Yeah, where is
when
he?
I'm that drunk.
Take me the fuck home right now.
Hey, mate, how much is it to this address? $30. Done.
Done.
You know
Thank
what's... I got in the cab on Saturday night. He's like, you have to pay before. I was like, whatever. Paid. Just went, boom, asleep.
Yeah.
And he just went, you're here. I was like, thanks, mate. Got out at home.
Bro,
Perfect.
shout out to my Uber driver at 4:30 from the Gap to Norman Park on Sunday morning. The guy said to me, he's like,
Fuck, that sucks.
he's like,
That's a shit
if
ride.
you need to have a sleep, brother, I'll protect you. I'll get you home. And I was like, sweet. And I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't. And I was just like... and
I
he's
did
like-
not have that problem.
He's like, you sleeping? I was like, no. He's like, oh, that's okay, man. That's okay. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I'll still get you home. I'm like, yeah, thanks, dude. Like, fuck yeah, you're a legend.
I wanted to shout on the topic of transport. We had this bus service take us around all day on Saturday called Sissels.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and I'd never heard of it before, but apparently it's like a well-known, like it's just like,
Yeah.
it was literally just like an old school bus, and this old as fuck dude George who just did not give a fuck about what we did. Like
That's so sick.
on the way from the dark side back to the valley, people were like crowd surfing. There was beer everywhere, like strippers, and the song stopped to go to a new song, and one of the guys was like, how the fuck is this legal? Yeah. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
shout
it's
out
awesome.
The
Sissels.
party bus market's fucked. Remember, like, I might have mentioned it before on one of the podcasts, but a mate of mine, Shard, had like a surprise.
Shard.
Yeah, Mitch Shard. Actually, his last name. He's on an ice. Yeah, he had like a surprise like pub crawl for his birthday. And we got this party bus, and it hadn't been cleaned like well from the night before. And like I sat in my seat, like, oh fuck, like bottle of vodka from the night before, just filled to the brim with urine.
Oh, that is...
Feedback.
Sorry,
yeah,
I was
right.
reading something. I thought it might have revolved around that story. I was just telling.
I was going to say, just real quickly while you get the feedback up, I had a random thought the other day about traffic lights, and it's about the cabs thing brought it up.
Yeah.
I
Oh, that's
remember when I was 19, I was coming home from the valley one night, went via Newmarket Markets, and I was fucking blind. And I remember telling the boys the story the next day, and I was so convinced that this was true. And I was just like, there's no way this can't be true in my head. And then I was thinking about it the other day when I was at the same set of lights, and I was like, you're the dumbest cunt. I'm literally sitting at this set of lights. Oh, we're coming up to the lights. And my taxi driver, I remember, he goes, bro, they've given us this new tool for late night trips home. And we can change the lights when we want. And I was like, no fucking way, man. And we're approaching the lights. And he goes, ready? Watch this. And he grabs this little black thing. It wasn't even a button or anything. And just went like this.
It's like the
And then he's
thing
like,
from Harry Potter.
he's like,
Dumbledore's lighter.
yeah, he's like, when you press it, 3 seconds later,
Illuminator.
it goes green. And I was like, okay.
She's obviously just watching the lights on the
Yeah.
other side of the street.
But, bro, I was blind as watching this, and he just goes, and I was like, holy fucking shit, I got to tell the boys about this. And I literally had a message, like, I had a note on my phone the next morning that I woke up to, so when I opened it, I would remember it. And I was like, boys, this just happened. This is incredible. Do you know this technology exists? And I think it was like Tim Wang was like, man, he's probably just counting down the seconds from when the other traffic lights went. And I was like, no, like, you have no idea. Like, he literally went, and then everyone was roasting me for it, and I was like, fuck. And literally,
You know,
like,
you wake
every
up
time I
hungover
get to,
and you're still a little bit retarded. Like,
oh,
you actually,
man. Every time I get to that set of traffic lights, it's on the intersection of Ashgrove Ave and Newmarket Road.
which is like up the road from your house.
Yeah.
See, like every day.
I literally just sit there.
Magical
Sometimes I giggle, other times I just go, oh, fuck, you're a dumbass. Like, but yeah, thanks to cabs and getting us home safely. Yellow cabs.
Feedback for this week. The first one is sink more piss, hashtag piss clutch, hashtag without clutch Australia stops. And the second one is drink more beer. So maybe we'll have to do one where we just get shit-faced. You know, maybe we should do like before Christmas, when we both finish work or something, just come in on a Friday and get blind and do the final for the year.
And have like almost like a babysitter when you start getting like too
Yeah.
much.
That's
Too
fucked. I think I'm going to be working until Christmas Eve, basically, or the Thursday.
Yeah.
That's rough.
So let's just, let's
We'll make
do
it
it.
happen.
I'll just
Yeah.
fucking do it. Yeah.
Hey, what's one day of your life? Hungover?
Yeah. What happened with Darcy and that chick from the Frothies?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yes. Shout out to, I've got their names here.
Nothing happened. But
Tess and Megan from across the Dutch.
yeah, in New Zealand.
They were on an
Kiara
absolute
girls, cheers.
tear in the Frothies group the other
Yeah.
day. It was so fucking
It was on Saturday
funny.
night because I got home and I was fucking watching all the videos and
was
stuff. It was
like-
pretty funny.
Darcy, please give me head coming
Yeah.
for your missus.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, Rachel, look out.
Yeah.
It was just this
Kiara
chick
girls.
sinking piss. I was like, fuck
And then there was
yes.
another video of like
Weapon.
tack yak, yes, no.
tack yakking. Another one, and then there was another post of her like trying to scull a drink and just
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just like spit it everywhere. But everything was just like, Darcy, tell your missus to watch out. We're coming for you. I was like, fuck yeah,
Wow.
girls,
It's just terrifying.
get it.
Don't change the froth. I want your genuine first reactions. Love the potty. Probably fair chat. I reckon we get to that later.
Yep.
You waffle on every week about your big weekends. What is this drinking potty? What is this, a drinking potty? Grow up.
What's this guy's name? Let's fucking name and shame him.
No, we asked people to roast
Yeah,
us.
we asked
and
people to roast us.
And then he said, love the pod. So,
Okay, true.
like, that's what we're all about. I don't really get this one. I get it, but I just weird use of words.
Unionised the size of Darcy's head. Wouldn't mind seeing Klutz in the frame.
I just don't get unionised. I get the general gist, and it's great. It's a great shout, but
I think it's to like work against.
yeah,
True.
I don't. Yeah. Anyway, less nudity. Impossible. More burping, please.
That's like fucking 12 times this episode.
Yeah.
Cheers from Canada. Love the potty. Shout out to Klutz because we got the same name. There you go.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shout out. Thank you. From
To
Canada.
Josh
That's
Brothers.
fucking crazy. Get us trending. Number one hobbies in Canada, please. Suburb of the week, Strathpine. We've given that a break. We might bring that back next week, maybe.
Yeah, Strathpine
Yeah,
is
got
dodgy,
too much
just
hate.
quickly.
Next one. What'd you say?
Strathpine's just a bit dodgy.
It does
just quickly,
suck.
yeah.
Can we have Klutzy beer tasting and review episode?
Speaking of, today we're drinking the Cooper's Pale Ale.
I'm on
now
the
the-
BB pod.
One of the oldest
Yeah.
breweries in Australia. And now
One of the
Australia.
best, too.
probably the biggest independently owned, Australian-owned
Yeah.
brewery left now, thanks to Stone and Wood sacking up and copping 500 mil.
Yeah, well, funny
But-
story about Cooper's. Rory told me, well, obviously his dad's story, and then Rory told me. Rory's dad was an engineer, went to dinner with Tim Cooper, like the head brewer and owner of Cooper's Brewery, and that this fancy restaurant.
Wow.
He's like, I'll have a Cooper's Red, thanks, man. He goes, don't have it. Pulls out cash, he goes, go get some. How boss is that?
That is so sick.
Yeah, and told him
That
to
is
keep change.
sick.
Yeah,
That
Red-
is-
his waiter runs across the street and buys a carton
Can't-
of Cooper's Red.
That's fucking
That's
mad.
that's a mic
Yeah.
drop,
Fuck,
mate.
imagine if we did-
That's
imagine-
Rory's story, just to clarify.
Imagine if we did that. Like, go across to Gambaras, I have a bootstrap, please. Don't have it.
Go get some.
Better go to the Caco then, mate.
But Cooper's Pale Ale was, I think, was after 150 Lashes was the first Pale Ale I had.
It's
And I
fucking
love it, man.
yum.
It's
It's
so
so
good.
good.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it's so good. I rarely drink it, but every time I do, I'm like, fuck, this is actually so
Yeah.
gun.
It's nice giving it the roll. It's a nice
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah, you definitely got to do. Like, we used to serve them at grilled, and that was one thing I always. Every customer that I rolled that fucking Coopers for appreciated it because
Yeah.
I can't remember who told us this. It was ages ago when we first started doing this stuff. Just headbutted his beer trying to unlock his phone. But they were like, they were talking about like building a brand and stuff, and they were like, you know, when you go to a bar and they talk about rolling it, and they say you got to roll it like a Coopers.
Yeah.
It's like that's what
Yeah.
you want to be. You want to be like,
True.
like,
That's the benchmark.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
fucking sick.
like
actually.
any beer that you roll. They're like, you got to roll it like a Coopers. It's like, yeah, fucking.
Low
hell.
and slow.
So get around that. Maybe we should do an episode as well where maybe we should do the episode we get real pissed on, get like 10 beers and try them all throughout the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, tasting plate.
Yeah.
Remember one time we were heading to your house, just quickly, speaking of Coopers, and I was going from my mum's house to your mum's house. And I had a 6-pack of Coopers Red, and I drank the whole thing in the Uber. It was like, it's like half a can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
that's
down and,
ridiculous,
fell out of
bro.
the car, and your mum was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it's a little anecdote on Coopers.
Sometimes you blokes have average chat.
Well, sometimes I think you're
Took
an
you-
average bloke.
Took you 70 episodes to
It's
realise,
coming from the
mate.
fucking guy who listens to every single episode.
Joke's on you. You still listen to us, cunt.
More belching, please. Easy. More
Yeah.
nudity. Mixed messages on the nudity here, but new listener, but fucking love it. Great job. Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna lie. I read that as halal, not halal.
Oh, her
Halal
handle.
doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Klutz needs to turn his phone off. Don't care who's calling or messaging him. Cop that.
Fuck. Well, stop watching me.
Let's get some female energy on the pod. Surely we have some ladies out there who sing piss.
Yeah.
Kenny from downstairs who works at the bar at the
yeah.
Caco.
If anyone, well, you all should, if you're Queenslanders up here, should come to the Caxton. Kenny behind the bar is a fucking legend. And
Yeah,
we're
we're
going
gonna
to
get her
on
on.
the pod soon. Yeah, she's hilarious. But we have been thinking about some female flavour, but just not sure what direction to go in with them.
Have a white wine night with the girls. You get fucking a shit.
Oh,
Really wonderful ones.
really
Wonderful, really, really good wine.
Fuck yeah.
Do hash browns go in the burger or on the side? Please discuss.
Depends on the burger.
Oh, depends
definitely.
on the
And if you
burger,
have two, one in the
definitely.
burger, one on the side.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm probably going to order an extra one for the side, but I'm a
Exactly.
big advocate
Yeah.
for hash brown on burger.
It brings in a crunch and a nice
on a
little-
brekkie burger, like bacon, egg, hash brown.
Yeah.
I think hash
barbecue
brown is the
sauce.
ultimate breakfast food.
Oh,
It brings
easily.
crisp, and also it's kind of gooey, which I like as well.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
starchy.
Fuck. Oh, you've really got me toey there, Oscar.
1, more episodes. 2, more nudity.
Can't
Common
get
theme.
naked.
Common
Yep,
theme.
Definitely.
It's so bad. I keep coming back each week. Don't fish in creeks. Give them heaps. Give them creeps. Your poor excuse for a podcast lives off Klutzy's weekend. Some NRL highlights and the froth line.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Eh?
And then he said, "No, just kidding. Love the fucking potty. It's great to listen to at work. Grow up."
Fuck you.
Fuck yeah. That's rich, Sam. You grow up.
Yeah.
That's Sam Barker.
Yeah. When you restocking caps and shirts, Daddy wants some merch. We're actually trying to, but China's
China.
in lockdown. Yeah.
We
But hopefully
could have made
soon.
local.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. But even, I think, because we're looking to get some AS colour hats, but I think they're out of stock as well, so I think everyone's
Fuck.
doing the same thing.
Loose.
But stay tuned. We also have a big announcement, which I reckon we'll probably announce next week.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do I know what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be next week.
Just got to lock a few more things in, but... Best pie shop in Brizzy? Great question. Don't know. I will say
Ooh.
Yatla
I'm
Pie's
actually
is
not sure
overrated,
because,
though.
like,
That's outside Brisbane city limits, I would say.
True.
I just... Oh, fuck, I don't know. This is something I thought I would be able to
We started
explore
podcast.
more as a tradie.
Yeah.
But fucking... There's shit all bakeries around where I work, and it's really fucking me off.
Can you,
However,
every time
there
you
is...
when you get the chance, can you start doing pies for Smoko and review them?
Yeah, maybe I should just review my Smoko every day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
about that.
Actually, I would like to shout out. I forgot this.
Just call it Pretty Fly Pie Guy.
I would like to shout out. I know it's not a pie, but this is a food that everyone knows and loves. Kebabs. Origin Kebabs at Puma Bundamba is the GOAT kebab store. The chick, I've literally never had a more packed kebab in my life. She's just like,
Wow.
just want to feed the boys. And I was like, fucking oath.
Is that a
And then-
quote?
yeah, she's like, I just want to feed the boys. I went
Nice.
down there, so I went and got it like last Tuesday, I think. just because I'd been smelling the kebabs every time I went to a Porto next to it.
Oh, Porto, fucking good
And-
shout as well.
It's actually the ultimate trucking stop, that one. It's fucking sick.
Bundamba, eh?
Bundamba, as soon as you get onto Darren Lockyer Way, chuck a left, and then it's right there, opposite Costco. But, mate,
Oh, no, it's Carl's Jr. there as well, isn't it?
what was that, sorry?
Carl's
yeah,
Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah,
on the
that
other side of the
fucking
road.
slaps.
Yeah,
I've never
dude.
had
Oh, the best milkshakes in Australia.
Really?
Carl's
Yeah,
Jr. when I went to
What
the
about
States,
Ben's
best
burger?
fast food.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But this kebab shop is actually unreal. And also the chick, I think sometimes if you order too much or throw too much at her, gets a little bit confused with the pricing. Because the other day I went down there to get 5 kebabs
Yeah.
for myself. No.
Oh, fuck me. I
Nah,
was
so
gonna
it was-
say, Jesus
That's like-
It was
Christ.
one for each
Shitting
of the
your pants
boys.
5 times.
And we all got combos. And most of us got extras and stuff. She's like, I can't be able to doing the extras. I'm just going to charge you for large combos. She charges for small combos. So we got large chips, large kebab, and
Large
a drink
drink.
for $14.
Oh,
Pretty good.
And then
Pretty
she
good
also forgot to include my nuggets, so I got 9 nuggets and an extra chips for $14.
deal. That's pretty good.
It was awesome.
Speaking of deals on lunch, I
mm.
went and got sushi from the place near my work the other day.
Yeah.
It was $9, but put it through as 96 cents. It was
Oh,
going to be like $9.60, but she didn't put an extra
That's
zero
awesome.
on, so at 96 cents.
that's a good day.
you take those little wins,
Like,
don't you?
Ran out the door.
Yeah.
Literally.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know, but I need a can. You know what's funny, actually? Fuck, we've been segueing so much, but that's fine. I'll keep it brief. I have had 3 big weekends in a row, and yesterday I was like, just don't want to even think about having a beer. And this is my
Yeah.
second one tonight, and geez, they're going down well.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Love
pretty nice,
beverages.
yeah. Especially, I was really enjoying that VB. Fucking awesome.
this podcast is about as shit as the Jeeps' performance in the grand final.
Yeah, how brothers go. Cunt. I love you, Paige.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Wildest Mad Monday stories, or ask the listeners and read out the funniest next week.
I think we should do it next week.
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
Definitely.
Fix the lighting. I have a feeling there's actually a camera problem.
True. We got 2 lights now, so that's better than 1.
Eat a bogger sandwich, Devon chips and tomato sauce. That sounds pretty fucking good.
That'd be so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Lovely.
Just quickly, something else I want to bring up. We've spoken about a few times on the pod. We all know that the official racehorse of the podcast is Genzai the Wolf, and
True.
we absolutely adore Genzai. But one of our listeners in BB Frothies was part owner in a dog, and he rang up the potty and said, "Boys, my dog's running. Get on it. Angelo's entity. Get on it." And it fucking won.
Once
There you
for-
fucking
yeah.
go.
Yeah, it
And,
was awesome.
Second run is in the group, and we came on the pod and said, "You know what, Angelo, official dish liquor of the potty. We needed one. We've got one."
Oh, I had one for you, but it ran fucking terribly.
Well, this dog, it was its first official run as his first run as the official dog of the podcast.
Got up?
Unfortunately, broke its leg and had to retire.
It
We'll
is
have
still
it back
alive,
up
though.
for
It's
you.
still alive. It's still alive. Racing's all good.
It didn't get put down. It just will not be racing
But yeah,
anymore.
it got bumped. It got because
Yeah.
a few of the
Scratched.
boys were watching it, and it got bumped while they were running.
Oh.
As in, like, another dog
They
knocked
hit
into
it,
it,
yeah.
and it fucking tweaked its leg and broke it.
Oh. Poor dog.
So,
That's okay.
just
And I hope
retired
he's
from
having a
racing.
nice life in retirement and goes to a great home. And gets
All I
looked
can
after.
say is
Matto and Charlie.
shout out to Das who owned that one.
Yeah, not me.
With his
Different
6.5% ownership. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Yeah. The other thing,
that
I'll,
his
People's
dog
dogs.
snapped its leg.
Yeah.
Smile,
The
good habit.
the other thing I wanted to talk about quickly was we were talking about coming up with a catchphrase for the group, and there was a few options that got thrown around, but I think it was your mate Luke, I think, that came up with this one,
Yes, Frizz.
and we've settled on the catchphrase for the pod being "Don't piss the sheets, give them heaps."
Oh, that was pretty well. A nice alliteration there.
So "Don't piss the sheets" is because
Yeah.
I think we were looking at rip and tear or one sip. Everyone knows the rules, but they're
Yeah.
both sort of
Yeah.
stolen from
Yeah.
other podcasts, and we didn't want to just do give them heaps because that's sort of a Jeeps
Yeah.
thing. So it's "Don't piss the sheets."
Well, well, I suppose in like honour of this new phrase coming out, when was the last time you guys pissed the bed?
I've never pissed. Not
Oh, bullshit.
not from being pissed. I've never pissed the bed from being drunk.
I don't think I have drunk. I don't know.
I've obviously pissed the bed before.
My
but not
last
from-
two are fucking terrible. I won't tell either of them.
I just remembered what one of them
One
was.
from Splendor and one in Japan.
Japan one is fucking
There was not one in
bad.
Japan yet. There was one in Japan, yeah.
The Japan one is fucked. Actually, they're both fucked. I'll leave it up to you if you want to talk about it, but
I'll tell a Japan one. It's pretty funny.
it's so funny. You were pretty young here as well.
Yeah, I was like 19. It was actually my 19th birthday. So went to Japan with my brother on a ski trip on my 19th birthday. And then we're straight to the slopes for 10 days, 10, 12 days, then like 3 nights in Tokyo.
Must be nice. Yeah.
It was fucking very nice, actually. And on like the way there, on the actual ski trip, met like an awesome married couple, very hippie from like Sydney in their 40s. And like, oh, fucking had the best time with them the whole like 10 days and got back to like Tokyo. And they were like staying across the hall from us in our hotel. We're like, fuck, we should have like a big night out then. So we went to like that sexy robot restaurant and got like fucking like shit-faced.
Robot restaurant.
Anyway, and then like we have this fucking massive night out in Shinjuku, which is like very small, condensed like district full of like fucking like 500 venues. And you get so blind. And there's like some clubs there owned by like sort of like people from like other countries and like rough like parts of like Eastern Europe and all that sort of stuff. And they sell you tickets to the nightclub. Might be for like 90 minutes. You have as many drinks as you want. But if you're in there past 90 minutes, they're going to fucking like make you pay a lot of money. And then like I'm like fucking blind after this robot restaurant. This is a very long story as well. Anyway, so this guy's trying to fucking drag me in to this fucking like underground nightclub where I have to like pay tickets and he's like fucking grab my passport. And Pete, this guy I was with, this 40-year-old hippie, was like fucking huge. And he's like punched this guy straight in the chest and like threw me over his shoulder. And I like running through Shinjuku. And like his wife and my brother were behind us and like people were like, I thought people were chasing us, but I was probably just shit-faced. I had no idea. And like, we went to this like jazz club. Night goes on. This like old Japanese man starts like hitting my brother and like in his hand under his shirt and like rubbing his back. Like, oh yeah. And then like I ended up like nicking a bottle of Johnny Black from this bar. And like we're getting a taxi home and like all the taxi drivers in Japan are so lovely and they wear like white gloves and they're very formal. And it's just like these fucking 4 Australians like shit-faced. I pulled out, I'm like, oh, Pete, check it out. He's like, you fucking klepto. Yeah, he's so, and Pete's like a pretty hardcore dude. He's like, skulls like half the ball. Like, your turn. I was like, all right. And like, I skull like as much as possible, which is not much. And I was like, fuck. And I give it to my brother, who does like even worse. Starts like vomiting on the side of the cab, like out the window.
Oh, no.
And then like, I didn't remember getting home at all. I just like, that's when I blacked out in the cab. I wake up like in the middle of Tokyo, like 6 a.m. just like, ah, fuck. And just like fucking piss everywhere. And like, little fun fact, I did Japanese from grade 5 to grade 12. So back in the day, used to be like, not too bad at Japanese, not too shabby at all. So I called the phone. I was like, oh, how gozaimasu? And I requested her for like a room clean, like a bed change. And then I was just like, fuck, what have I done? So then like someone has to come to the room now and like see that I've pissed the bed. And I could have just like left it here until like, I was supposed to be like leaving that day or some shit, I don't know. Anyway, so fucking hungover. Like this like nice old like just like 70-year-old Japanese lady that comes in the room, and like I've just had a shower. But picture this room: it's like bathroom, and then like 2 single beds, and then like an armchair. I'm like fuck. And I'm just like sitting in like the corner of the room, just like morning, and she's like, this one? It's like my brother's still asleep in the other bed, and then like she like touches the bed. She's like. And I realise what's happened. She runs out and comes back with like these like past elbow like yellow rubber gloves and these 2 like giant tongs and like scoops up all the sheets and like I was like thank you. And she just left like fresh sheets at the door. So
Oh, fuck.
yeah, but
Don't piss your sheets. Give them heaps.
The other thing we wanted to tick off this week, which we forgot to do last week.
Dickhead of the week.
Dickhead of the week. We just asked people to send through their nominations for Dickhead of the
I
week.
reckon we'll go through them and on all go through them all
And agree on one.
agree on one.
That's I think so as well.
So
So actually, speaking of Matt Sheriff, quick shout out to the Sheriff. It was his birthday last week. It might be a bit confusing because this will come out on Friday, but I think it's his birthday last week.
yeah, it was, but I think we got a message on the Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
anyway.
his birthday last Wednesday. I think
You might recall his froth line call. He actually came up with the "Don't piss the sheets."
Yeah, he did.
there you go.
So happy
Weapon.
birthday to you. We fucking love you.
Yeah.
It was one of the funniest calls
It was
we've
so.
received.
He started
for
with
sure.
was it first time caller, long time masturbator.
Yeah.
We're in for a good
Fucking
ride
so
here,
funny.
boys.
Yeah, and then
Absolute
he
weapon of a
talked about
bloke.
Mater being looking like Elon Musk. Anyway, the cheeky fucking speed camera spot on Links Ave going on the Gateway Bridge. Take a fucking photo of yourself and have a long hard look at yourself. It's fair chat.
Fuck. Tony Chestnut Rogers. Honestly, fanatical German Shepherd owners. Oh, my dog is so great. No dog could ever compare. Grow up, you coward.
So cool.
Fair shout. Hayden Rasmussen, the bakery owner in Wilson that thought it was okay to only stock Barista Brothers coffee as their choice of iced coffees. Grow up and stock some real milks. Not going to lie, I read that comment today and thought that they didn't stock Barista Brothers, and he was asking for that. And I was like, Barista
No one
Brothers
fucks
is
with
not
Barista
that
Brothers.
good.
Iced coffee, like just breaker iced coffee, you know.
Obviously. Ice break, maybe.
Lockie Murphy, the club owner that tried to press charges against me for stealing a bar mat that they would get for free anyhow.
Lockie actually...
Yeah, that guy has my vote. Fucking hell.
Fuck yeah.
Lockie sent through a photo or video on the weekend, and the club allegedly took the bar mats from it, put a status up saying they're getting the police involved, and they had him on camera and shit. The bloke who stole the... Joshua Stanfield said the bloke who stole the major jackpot off me at the Newey.
Fuck. Actually, that's the guy. This is the Josh from the Brecky Creek on the weekend. He's telling me about that. He put 250 through this pokies at the Newey.
Yeah.
A guy jumped on after him. First slap, hit a feature, got the major.
That sucks.
That's
It wasn't
unfortunate,
the
but hey,
grand, but it was a major. But
Still,
it's all happened
that's
to us.
unfortunate. But I reckon like fate has to decide the pokey.
Yeah,
winner, mate.
that's it.
It's because he pulled out, you know.
Nathan Armstrong, Quade Cooper for absolutely dismantling an international rugby team that claims they're the best in the world. World champs soon, best teams never.
I think he's misinterpreted Dickhead of the Week because Quade is God of the Week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quade's
But-
fucking nailed it.
Good on Quade.
Yeah.
We haven't touched on that. Probably won't touch on it.
This
We
is
are
a beer
now.
podcast.
But
Oh,
yeah.
we're just trying to jam a lot in, aren't we?
And then last one, the motherfucker who works at Carl's Jr. with me in Victoria that does no work, the lazy fuck, and leaves everything for me when I work with him.
That
Fuck,
sucks.
That sucks.
There's three that I'm
My vote's
contesting.
probably the Barista Brothers or the bar mat, personally.
Mine's Barista Brothers, the German Shepherd, or the speed camera.
I really like the German Shepherd one.
Yeah.
It's 2 against 1.
Well,
Together
we both like Barista Brothers as well.
That's true.
So so you got to choose between Barista Brothers or
German Shepherd owners being cowards. And
I'll go
needing to
1, 2,
grow
3, and then we all say one.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
German.
Barista Brothers.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barista Brothers,
It was
congratulations.
close. It was close.
Congratulations to Hayden. You win absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But shout out to the bakery owner in Wilston. You're a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, that sucks.
Get some better
I think I only
iced
get a
coffees.
pie and they only had Barista Brothers.
Oh, if it's Mr. T's, I take my fucking thing back. I fucking love Mr. T's bakery. it's my favourite bakery in the world. I take it back. I didn't mean it at all. I follow them on Facebook as well.
Oh, no. The
we
Skype's
go.
saying they can't connect to the server. So
That's
we might
just
not
for
have
the
a
froth
froth line.
Bullshit.
That means
Dead
do by
set.
next week.
That's fucked.
Fuck, that means it's going to be fucking 45 minutes next week.
God.
How long have we been going for now?
53?
53, yeah.
Fuck.
Time fucking flies. That's so weird because I had it open earlier and it was working.
Yeah. There we go. There's some more burps, boys.
A few more belches while I try and get this happening. Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
Holy fuck.
How many
Okay.
froths are there?
Shitloads gone.
We
We were talking during the week about maybe going through and vetting them because there's just a lot.
Yeah.
I think the rule is we won't vet them, we won't listen to them. We'll listen to your first one. If you have fucking 5, we'll listen to your first one, and unless the first one is
Golden.
hilarious,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
not listening to any more.
Also, I think we need to keep them under a minute.
Correct.
Or I'd say 40 seconds.
I
even.
reckon 30
30
seconds.
seconds.
Let's
30
listen to the
seconds.
first 30 seconds of the first one.
Yep.
And then decide. And keep in mind,
Move on, yeah.
if you're calling, we usually record on a Monday or a Tuesday. So if you're calling on a Thursday and then also on the weekend, technically there'll be a podcast come out between your first call and the second call. But we're not going to count that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's only
So-
between recordings.
Yes, which is Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
So that's the new rule. This one's Tuesday, 7th of September, 11:08 p.m.
Okay.
G'day, gentlemen. Money Dribbler here. Absolutely fucking Torres Strait Islanded right now. Holy
Tuesday.
fucking mate. Anyway,
On Tuesday.
fuck me, I'm mortal. Fucking $20 jugs of rum and coke at beaches at Early Beach. I
I've
got
heard
kicked
that
out by
place goes
Josh
off.
McFarley because my brother decided to urinate in the bin instead of the fucking urinal. as Josh Papali walked in, dragged him out the headlock. I followed him out. 1 out. Just kidding. Josh Papali, a.k.a. the Seki, he is built like a fucking right kid of a fucking barley job not blow job, boob job. Oh, I wouldn't mind a blow job. Anyway, carrying on. Fucking blind, waiting for my dad to come out. He's finishing his jug of rum and coke, and we're going to go to the titty bar. We the fuck on. It's probably only...
Steakhouse.
Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. Joke. 11 o'clock. It's
Buddy
fucking definitely froth wine time.
So horny.
Anyway. Yep, I'm hurting. Anyway, see you guys. Live and you learn. Give them heaps. Jeeps in your cheek. Fuck you, kid. Fuck brothers. Commercial hockey. Giddy up.
That's the first time the Bundy dribblers only called once, which is a fucking
I
miracle.
hope he's alright.
Oh, this one's called twice, I think, but yeah, he has. My apologies. First one first. Wednesday, 8:12 p.m.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'd like
Spoke
to
too soon.
say a big fuck you to fucking whoever gave that tip on the BBB fucking Instagram account, either Collective Dice on Pikey Race 8. Fucking lost.
Yeah, that
I
was
spent
me.
my whole fucking apprentice fucking week's paycheck on it and just
Tool
fucking
allowance on the
lost.
fucking
So
dogs.
you owe me about fucking 6 rums at fucking wherever we are. Would you like to say anything, JP? Yeah, mate, I fucking tipped the fucking Race 8 Belmont fucking cunt of a horse. Yeah, fucking Darcy tipped it, I reckon. Mate, I fucking backed the fucking cunt all the way through, and he didn't come through, mate. I fucking blame that, bro. Oh, fuck me, mate. I'd also like to give a bit of background to the dish liquor of the podcast. Angela's entity, fucking one after a work quiz, St. Macca's. I'm not going to say any names, but two was one after a little bit of scandalous behaviour, and we won a gram with my mate, and chipped in on a fucking doggy, and here we are, fucking still about $400 down after my investment, but getting up there. All right, cheers, lads, and fuck you for the tip too, but wait till next week for the next one. Cheers.
Well,
I feel like there's two here, and I feel like we should listen to the second because it's definitely going to be after the dog
definitely
fucking broke its leg.
I'd also like to say that everyone knows Pikey in the last is you got to do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it shows your age that you
Good
don't-
evening, gentlemen. Just lost my phone in my bed. I just had a fucking cheeky Rumbo mud in the back garden. My head is spinning like a motherfucker, and I got to be up for work in about 5 hours.
No, it's not about the dog. We're moving on.
Moving on, yeah.
You know the rules. Fuck, so many people calling midweek. Wednesday, 9:46 p.m. Fucking sound asleep.
What the fuck's going on? It's the Bundy fish. I decided to call myself. So it's the Bundy fish on what is it? A Wednesday night. I'm just having a think. I was trying to think of a question. So I've got two. Bit of a kind of a night on the rums, you know. Sugarcane champagne, if you don't mind.
I do, mate.
First question might have been asked before. What's your go-to Kentucky Fried Chicken order?
Great
Your KFC, like, what's your go-to? Like, you're walking in Sunday morning after a big night on the piss. What's your go-to? Second question, what's your best ever school trip? And school trip
That's a good
story
question,
from it.
yeah.
My ski trip, grade 11 was fucking 6 out of 10. But, yeah, let us know, boys. Came for the next potty.
Go to KFC, Bundy Fish is a large Zinger box meal with either a solo or a Pepsi Max, depending on how thirst quenching I'm feeling at that time. And then I also always get an extra, but I swap between the extras depending on my hunger and how much I want to shit and what I'm doing later. I either get an extra 3 Wicked Wings or a bacon and cheeseburger by itself with the Zinger patty. Now, my one qualm, which I have said before, is that I do just want the mayo. I don't want the supercharged sauce. Just give me a bacon and cheese, the normal one. Just swap the fucking patty. It's what I asked for. I didn't ask for the zinger bacon cheese. I asked for the bacon and cheese, but with a zinger patty instead.
It's interesting because I also get the bacon and cheese with the zinger patty, but my little hack is I get sweet and sour sauce and add it to the burger. Try that.
I don't
Also-
fuck with KFC at all. So
Also, quick little menu hack if you get a zinger box. I don't know if you do or don't like potato and gravy, but I don't mind it, but I usually would prefer to get something else. You can swap potato and gravy for extra chips for no extra cost.
really, that's pretty good. That's a good swap.
And
That's a massive plug.
very, very long story condensed down very shortly. Favourite ever school trip, ski trip. I think we were in grade 10 or
Grade
something.
10, yeah.
There was a dude in grade 12 that a few of the other grade 12 boys were pretty much bullying. And
We fucking skunned him.
he had
Snowball.
a trumpet. We were younger, so we were not involved in this.
I thought it was
Long story
amazing.
short, he had a trumpet, and we walked in one night, and one of the boys had his mouthpiece, like rubbing it on his ass. And the next day, he's out the front of the place of
Yeah,
stage.
he was rehearsing to join like the Queensland Orchestra. And he's like,
So that's my story.
Fuck, I can't even remember school trips, eh? I don't know. Sydney was cool for footy. That's about it.
Cool. Thursday
Hey
night.
boys, just Bootstrap here.
Yes, my boy.
Just wanted to call up and let you know I'm pretty hungover. It's Thursday night. Had a fucking big night on the piss on Monday, and then again yesterday on Wednesday night. I took a girl home last night actually, which was nice. But it did get me thinking, what's the most degrading thing you've ever heard in the bedroom? I'll go first. She said to me there last night, "Is that it?"
wow.
I'll say that again. She said to me last night, "Is that it?" I don't know what she fucking wanted me to say because that was it. But anyway, you can't win them all, I guess. But yeah, just keen to hear your thoughts on what the most degrading thing you've ever heard in the bedroom is. Klutz, I imagine you won't have much to add because, I think you've got a cock you could poke the cat out from underneath the bed with, and well, Darcy's hips look like they don't lie, so I imagine it's only going to be my story here. But anyway, boys, bootstraps and kick-ons forever.
See, I think that's if he had a second one, we would listen to it. That's you know what I mean. That's
I'd
what we're
listen
looking
to
for.
that bloke for fucking.
Yeah.
Bootstrap, you should start your own potty.
Yeah,
I'd fucking
we should
listen
get him
to that.
on.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh fuck. I've had a lot of degrading things said to me.
I can't even think. I think
Yeah,
I've just
yeah.
erased them all from memory.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to comment on that one.
Something like over that quickly, like how are you that excited?
Get off of me,
Yeah. You
What
smell.
are you doing?
you sweaty pig.
Yeah.
Jeez, you're puffed.
Really? No, I'm not. Your gut didn't used to jiggle like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Definitely something about.
Hey boys, Max here, snort lines and fuck nines. Just wanted to say, Clay
Jesus.
Cooper better put on a fucking show against the Springboks.
He
Matt,
fucking did.
fair dinkum, he'll be getting paid the most out of anyone, surely. Just on top of that, Broncos to win 2022. Trust me, it's going to fucking happen. Right, that's it from me. Up a Jeeps, and if you support UQ, I'll be in your mum's cheeks. Peace.
Fuck yeah, Maxie. Love that.
I agree with it all, really.
Quite Cooper did do well. I'm surprised
Yeah,
he
fucking
hasn't
oath he did.
clapped back at us.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, there's so many froth.
Wednesday and then Friday. We'll just listen to the first Wednesday one.
Another burp.
So this person's called in 5 times. So if the first one's no good, we're moving on.
Hey there, you fucking mad bastards. I've got the mad story of 2011 Thailand fucking trip. Holy. So, it was fucking my 25th birthday, and fucking I was meant to be on Koh Phangan, but they had some fucked up holiday, birthday ended up being the day after my birthday, which is Clutch's birthday. Who would have thought? Who would have fucking thought?
Fucking definitely not me.
Then we get on these fucking scats pot of fucking this wheat shit we bought up north fucking, and then fucking you just put fucking bit of water, bit of beer and this shit, and it turns into fucking whatever you want. Gets it just loose as fuck. So then we get to this fucking beach, and there's like 3 or 4 fucking way overpowered fucking boats, and it's like I'm talking like, these boats have got fucking 3 or 4 like 300 horsepower fucking motors on the back of them.
That's over.
And then we're just like, going across this fucking ocean. I'm looking at me mate like, holy fuck, we right. No. We're good, man. I open up my backpack. Fuck yeah. Beers all around. Fucking oath. Fucking sweet as peach. Fuck yeah, sweet as peach. And then we fucking pulled in the cocaine gang. And when we pulled up there,
There's another 5. I'm not
fucking 6 minutes left of that story. Should we just skip to the last one and see? And if not, please call back and try and keep it under 2 minutes. Because we're fucking running over time this week.
Yeah.
Part 1 over. Stay tuned. Part 2. Love you cunts. Love this shit. Yeah, motherfuckers.
Fuck.
What do we do?
Oh, fuck.
I reckon I'm happy to listen to all these guys' stories and fuck everyone else's off.
There's still so many though.
Holy
There's
fuck.
so many.
Yeah, no, there's like
Cool.
10 more. Please ring back and fucking keep it under 2 minutes. I reckon everyone's going to eat their words and like, no, leave it as it was. They'll come back this week.
Going on, Squabblers? G'day, gentlemen. How are we? Yeah, we just had a massive fucking piss off.
Boys on a fucking Friday night.
On the Bundy rum.
There's 3 of us here. 2 of us are pretty fucking cross fucking bad with the fucking brownies. Yeah. Shooting.
Lovely boys. Nice.
We're fucking, me and fucking Will, mate. We've done a couple goon spins.
Goon spins, mate. Fucking goon. Yeah, I remember the podcast, lads, when you were talking about goon. Fuck, mate. Yeah, goon's fucked.
Goon is fucked.
Thanks, boys.
Goon is fucked. I agree.
Friday, man. It's a Friday at 8:30 p.m. Also, anyone watching, I've got a kink in my neck, so if I look, I'm sitting like a freak.
Hey, boys. I'm the cunt who called from Wollongong and that Yours and Ours festival for your next podcast. Didn't, but definitely have been listening. Currently listening to your podcast now. Been sitting in a car park since fucking 5 o'clock. It's now 8:30. Waiting for a fucking truck to come in so I can do my job. And, yeah. I've got a question for you. How often do you guys go to the doctors just to get a checkup? I've been talking to this chick.
Never really.
She thinks I'm fucking insane because I've never done it ever.
Yeah.
I've never
Why
done
the
it.
fuck would I go to the doctors?
This is like
That's
STI
what I'm
checks
sick.
and shit.
And tell them?
Never.
Or, no, not tell them. Why would I go to the doctors just for them to tell me I'm fucked, I'm broken?
I think it just means like a
I feel
general
fine.
checkup.
Think piss every weekend with the boys. And life's good. I'll catch you in the next podcast.
Yeah,
maybe.
I got
Never
roasted
have.
by my missus and her roommates for not going for checkups. And I was like, I'm
Never-
not a dirty person.
You should get your blood work done. No, hate needles. Fuck that.
Well, if I feel sick, I'll go to the doctors, but I'm not going to
Yeah,
go on
no,
like my day
100%.
off.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Fuck no.
Fucking waste of money.
That's a bit different. Bloody froth line just rang out. So they're going straight to message bank. He's Pacific Guard puker here.
Yeah, nice.
Bit like deja vu. Same time, different
Deja
week. Just letting you know that I didn't catch COVID last week, even though I broke lockdown. Shows that good things happen to bad people. Is what it is.
We've all been
Yeah,
there.
just had a session with mates, same place, same time. Walking home again.
want to throw it out there. Be super game for a fucking catch up with all the boys. Even though I don't know anyone, I do fucking feel like I know every cunt. Mills Hunter, well, I want to drink with you. Bundy Druber, you too. Fuck Dash, you guys are mad cunts, you know. Let's fucking do something, eh?
That's one thing we did forget to mention. The first official meetup of the group is going to be at the Caxton Craft Park Party on the 9th of October. Event coming soon in the group, so stay tuned for that.
NRL Grand Final.
Yeah, huge. It's going to be huge. It's going to be great. I meant to bring that up at the start and forgot, so apologies. But we're going to be there. It's going to be great.
Okay. How you going, lads? And fucking Captain Morgan Mischief back over again. Big night at the Tav again. Captain Morgan Mischief with an unhealthy addiction to horse girls and delicious cigarettes. And I just want to give a quick shout out to a couple people. First of all, Makita Brand, Clutzy might know him.
Yep.
Makita Power Tools. I want to give a big shout out to the Drop Saw.
Oh, the other trade.
Nearly taking my finger off. Appreciate it. Got a week off at work. And I want to give a massive shout out to the MILF at the pub for nearly taking me home. But then found out she had a 15-year-old kid, and I don't really feel like being a stepdad today. But if he's keen on Farming Simulator, I am keen as well. Righto. Good on you, Clutch and Darts, and whoever is on the potty this week. And I'll fucking catch it maybe next week. Well, depends how work goes on Saturday. And I will fucking see you on the next week, eh? Good on you, lads. Keep up the good work.
Captain Morgan Mischief, we love you. Fuck, those drop saws, deadly.
Double dribble, Saturday, 1:08 a.m. Won't be playing the second one if it fucking drags on.
Oh, boys, I'm going to stay unanimous, but look.
Unanimous?
Had a couple of beers and I ended up at Fridays and fucking a smart man can put together who sponsors Fridays, and let it be known I accidentally ended up there by myself, surrounded by uni players now. And look, I was at one of their dumbass tables all by myself, outnumbered, screaming Jeeps in your cheeks and give them heaps. And I was outnumbered and it wasn't anything good. And I just really started to develop and realise why do I fucking hate uni? How much a pack of cunts they are. Seriously, that uncultured swine is fucking disgraceful. I sat there and drank piss until they left. But those dogs are fucking useless, and I just want to go out on a lemon
really
day.
Yeah,
move on.
What do you want to say?
Yeah.
Maybe he forgot to hang up.
Maybe he was too loud and it didn't pick up the audio. I don't know.
Fuck.
2:02 a.m.
So loud
Sunday.
we started clipping.
Again, we've got 2 calls here. 1 call. Everyone knows the rules.
G'day, boys. This is Big Rossi here.
In the Bourbon Bandit.
Doing the Bourbon Bandit. What we want to know is what's the most fucked walk home that you've ever had? You know, fucking...
The most fucked walk home.
It's 4 a.m, you've left kick on, you've got no money to call an Uber.
Nobody can call an Uber.
You've called Mum, but she's in a deep sleep. So you got to hit the leg. All right?
How good is the Riscata?
And we want to fucking hear about it.
We want to hear about it, boys.
What's the most fucked walk home, all right?
We love you, Clutzy.
So fucking love you, boys. Love your Clutch and Darth. And,
you know, give them heap.
You know,
give them heap.
Don't piss your sheets. And
go to the Jeep.
And
go to the Jeep.
and make sure you give them heaps, you cunts. All right. Love you,
good night, boys.
Mine was when I tried to get a Lime scooter home from Fridays to Kedron and went over the handlebars in Wilston and split my chin, and I did the same thing, called my mum and she was at the coast, so I called Ben and Ben was out. And I walked, because Ben lived in Wilston, and I walked to Ben's house and woke up his ex-girlfriend.
So fucked.
She dropped me home.
Yeah, shout out to her for that. Good on her.
Yeah, that was...
Mine was start of this year, actually, when I went out to Dalby. And I went to my old coach's house, from my old first-year Colts coach. Went to his place. And then his brother and his missus passed out. the coach and his missus passed out, and I was like, I have no fucking idea where I am. Got up on maps where I was. It was like, I started walking. I was 15 k's out of Dalby, and I just started walking back towards Dalby.
So fucking fast.
And then I just went, fuck this, called a cab. And that's when I think I've told it before, but yeah, I like passed out next to the side of the road. And the cab just apparently rocked up and didn't pick me up. So then I called back again, and I was like, please take me home.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, my longest one's from the valley to deep in the gap.
Oh,
I remember,
yeah.
I remember when we were real young at the Normanby, Sam had $20 left for a cab, and he's like, I'm going to go put $20 is not enough to get me back to the Gap. I was like, yeah, but it could like get you close.
To the Gap, yeah.
He's like, I'm going to go put it in the pokies and win enough money to get home. He lost it all. Walked home. Actually, I think he got driven home by the police. Anyway.
Oh, fucking hell, lads. Fucking love the podcast, boys.
First time caller here.
Fucking, it's the fucking country dribbler here, boys. Fucking hell. Your fucking podcast makes me fucking want to stay alive. Fucking hell, boys. Fucking love it. Please. Milf Hunter, you're a virgin. Bundy dribbler, you're a fucking sick cunt. Whoever drinks Bundy is a fucking sick cunt. Fuck me.
I love how Bundy and Milf Hunter are best mates, and everyone gets around Bundy so much.
Yeah.
Not Milf Hunter?
No.
People do get around Milf a bit, but I think he's
not as much as Bundy.
Bit of a fraud. He's a fraud, Milf Hunter.
I've heard.
How you going?
Sorry. I was going to say, there was the Milf Hunter on this podcast is different than the Milf Hunter I know from school.
Yeah. Different.
Fucking, so I'm with the cunt that I'm like mates with the bloke that had a bone to pick with KFC because I only gave him, because I didn't give him fucking chicken. And he's gone off to fucking call you, but I fucking called you myself. Fucking how you going? Fucking, she's been fucking alright. Fucking lockdown. She's been fucking getting to me. I needed to get on the piss.
No more lockdown.
Okay, right. Well, if Maury gets in lockdown, you fucking idiots, then we're going back into it. Wait. Yeah, I think that made sense. Anyway, yeah, look, I'm on the fucking cruises. Shout out to that fucking bottle-o, the drive-through bottle-o, because they fucking, fucking let me get drinks. I checked my ID. It was obviously, I was obviously overage winkling. And, I'll put the KFC cunt back on. Here's Huey Keane. He doesn't want to talk.
Like 5 to go.
Fuck. We're going for an hour and 20 minutes. I haven't cooked dinner yet.
Christ.
It's fucking almost 8:30.
Yeah, I'm getting takeaway tonight, boys.
Yeah, I might do this.
Oh, yeah, hi, guys. Just wondering if there's any chance for Clutchy to get an OnlyFans page for a second income. I think it's just a good second income idea, and yeah, thank you for your time.
Stay
Done.
tuned.
Thank you. Oh, that stopped recording.
Oh, it died. That's all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
Audio only from here on in.
What do you only?
Yeah, I can actually get my shirt off.
Good evening, gentlemen. The fucking cunt from Scotland here.
Scotland?
Not too heavy, but
I feel like we almost have to record this.
I hope you understand me, cunt. Just had a bit of a good night out. Just getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the heavy one. I did get threatened to fucking get stabbed by some absolute specimen. So the question for me is, what was the worst thing you got threatened with on a night out? Well, because from me, I did just have to run away from some fucking absolute twathead. Yeah, but that's love. Love the podcast. It's probably around fucking afternoon for you boys right now, but for me it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Just go back home. Absolutely love you boys. Yeah, much love.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking yeah, fuck up, cubs.
There's 2 more here. We said we weren't going to listen to 2, any like double ups. But I know this gentleman went out and spent money on his Skype account just so he could call up. So we're definitely listening to this.
Good evening, gentlemen. Come from Scotland here, but I'm now going to be calling myself the Flying Scotsman. That's pretty accurate.
The what?
The Flying Scotsman.
Yeah, I'm playing words. I've had a pretty successful night. Sorry, boys. A little bit chunky. Good night on the fucking rum and cokes.
Oh,
good night on the baby. You know, do you know how it is? Quite a bit of an eventful stuff has happened today. A bird got lifted with 2 grams of coke. She's currently studying law, so she'll be fucked. It was her birthday as well. Well, I guess I'll say boy or girl. Sorry if this is not the correct term to use. Transvestite got kicked out of the club today because she was starting with a bouncer and she kind of weaved her dick around. So you know how it is, eh? It is Aberdeen after all. I love little city in Scotland.
Fucking wild.
Excuse me, boys. And what was the last thing that happened? Oh yeah, it was quite a big queue to get into the club today. So some girl tried to jump the fence and broke her arm.
What an eventful night.
Yeah, it goes fucking off in Aberdeen.
You know what? Just standing and observing is pretty fun up here. So I reckon you boys should come up here as soon as possible.
Fuck yeah, I would love to go to Scotland.
I've got a spare room. Fucking Josh and Darcy, you can share a bed, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Be so cuddly.
Fucking don't piss a sheet, give them heaps. Love the podcast, boys. See you soon.
Still
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
mind blowing we have a cunt in Scotland.
I would love to know, cunt from Scotland, if you could, oh sorry, the Flying Scotsman.
Cunt from Scotland, that is his original name.
I would love to know, what is the choice of rum over there?
Yeah.
Is it Bacardi or is it God's Gift Bundy?
Definitely.
Good evening, gentlemen. This Flying Scotsman here. Sorry about the spam on the hotline today. It's a bit windy up here, but I reckon you can understand me.
Yep.
Quick question, because obviously I'm not from Australia. You can't start. So I was just gonna ask a wee question here. Before you go pub, right? Do you have prees? Like,
yep.
If you go anywhere, say you're going clubbing, you're going pub.
Fuck yeah.
Well, the thing we do is we have a little like pre-drinking, right? Just to save a bit of money, you know. So, like, we'll meet at some gaff house, if you don't understand that word. We'll meet at some gaff, and everyone brings a bit of bed, and we have a wee pre-session, you know. It's like a pre-session to the pub. I'm just interested, you know. I've been to Australia once with the family, you know, lovely trip, but I didn't really go drinking, which is a shame. So I'm just curious, you know, what are the international differences here? Do you do prees?
We do.
Definitely.
And we do it fucking hard.
Question. Also, I'd like to apologise. I think in the first time I called, yesterday, would have been a Friday for me here. Don't know what day that is for you. You're a bit ahead of me, but I'd like to apologise. I did call you cunts a lot, I think, but, you know.
Well, that's okay. That's pretty kosher over here.
Yeah, especially
I like to apologise, but I'd also like to apologise. Because it's just like, you know, it's like saying, mate, it's like fucking Australia. Also, my voice is fucking rasped as fuck because it has been 2 nights out in the clubs. So, apologies and much love. Don't pick the sheets, give me heaps.
Flying Scotsman, my prees used to be a bottle of vodka. That used to be that was my pre-drinks. I used to have a bottle of vodka.
Prees big time.
Every weekend.
Especially when we're at uni. Okay, I think this is the second last one. Double caller, but definitely not listening to the second one.
Hey boys, it's Friday 3 p.m. and fucking love early knockoff, eh? There's something different about it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but it's October. We've got a Freedom Day for Sydney now. October 18th, we finally go to the pubs and shit, and fuck, man, I'm looking forward to it. Granted, it's like 5 weeks away, but at least you have something to look forward to, so that's fucking amazing. And as someone who has never drinking alcohol in my life, there's something different about going to the pub on a Friday either. It just fucking, it's hit different. Hits different, man. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Also, before I go, what's your top 5 pack of the chips? And if Grainwave's not on there, go fuck yourself. And also, Clutch, keep burping, mate. I love it.
Yes!
Cunt doesn't drink and votes Grainwaves in the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wants me to keep burping, so I love the cunt.
Twisties.
Twisties, honey soy chicken.
Light and tangy.
Honey soy chicken Red Rock edition.
Salt and vinegar kettle chips.
Fucking nice.
Sweet chili and sour cream.
Yep.
Real left field one here, but the lime and cracked pepper.
How about, have you had those Mission chili and lime
corn
chips?
not.
And they are fucking awesome. They are so good.
I kind of like that course. I'm
Okay,
going to give it a
boys.
second
I'm not
one.
sure if you can hear me, but
We'll see how we go.
just doing some cardio at the park. and listen to your podcast while I do it. And look what I see. Bloody Ray Rabs Warren on the fucking phone, chatting away. I think I'm just going to get a selfie with him and might send it to you, but fuck, I tell you what. Bloody good things happen when you listen to the podcast, I tell you.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking oath. I'm glad we listened to that one.
Fuck yeah.
2 to
That's
go.
awesome.
I promise 2 to go.
Holy fuck.
Oh, this cunt's called in so many times.
We're doing one, cunt.
Friday, yesterday, and today. We're doing one for sure. If you've got a cool story, just ring us up again and tell it next week.
Yeah.
G'day boys, it's Max from Melbourne. Just in the middle of listening to this week's pod, and Clutzy brought up Mad Monday, and I remember my first Mad Monday. I was late 13 minutes.
Oh god.
Fucking, and they said there were going to be consequences if I was late. I was dressed up as a monk, had Crocs on, and my ex-missus' mum drove me. And I was like, oh no, you'll be fine if you're late. And fucking, as soon as I got there, I was 13 minutes late. One of the senior boys stripped my belt off my jeans. This is in the beer garden, in front of the ex-missus' mum. And I got 13 lashings across my bare ass with my own belt. That insult to injury. I kept fucking up throughout the night. And I probably got about 10 more with my own belt. Couldn't sit down for the next Arvo. Fucked me completely. Love the work, boys. Give me a double dribble. Oh, catch you boys later. Give me heaps. Cheeks in your cheeks.
Fuck yeah. Love your work, Maxie. That happens so often, hey. Like, the punishments are pretty fucked sometimes.
Fuck, this one's from the Savo. 3:57 p.m. I feel like every time I say the time, someone's like, hey guys, it's
G'day boys, the
3:57
Sheriff
PM.
here. Firstly, just want to say a fucking massive thank you to you two boys for the birthday wishes. Honestly,
Fuck
it
yeah,
was
Sheriff.
fucking awesome. Topped off the birthday. Couldn't have asked for any more. Fucking love it. Now, secondly, suggestion may have already come up, may already be on your mind. Now, I know that you've already taken a lot of time and, out of your day and money, but more maybe social events. A couple Denzel Frothingtons together, if you will. But again, fuck, man, it takes time and money, maybe in a year's time, but definitely something I'd be fucking looking forward to.
Oh, October 9.
Now, lastly, I've got a fucking bone to pick.
Oh no.
Cunts on the road that reckon that they can fucking introduce themselves into your lane halfway and give you a fucking wink of their indicator to say, hey cunts, I'm here now. Fuck them off. They need to go straight down to the transport department, get a road safety book, a new fucking license photo, take that home, preferably walk home so you can fucking study the book, have a read, don't want you on the road anymore. Take that new license photo to bed so you can fucking wake up to yourself. Now that said, boys, question on that one. Biggest pet peeve of cunts on the road. Let's hear it now.
Not giving a wave when you let them in.
Yeah, that's
Don't piss your sheets and give them fucking heaps.
Yes,
See you.
Sheriff. I love that energy.
Biggest pet peeve on the road.
Yeah, mine's definitely when you let someone in and they just.
Or just maniacs on the highway that go like 30 k's over the limit, just fucking weaving it.
Pedestrians who don't look.
Yep.
Old
If you're
ladies.
a pedestrian, you should be fucking looking very vigilant.
I'll drop you otherwise.
Which car? Didn't your car?
Didn't your car, bruh.
Yeah, fuck.
All right.
Yeah, fuck. That was
That's
a long
one. How far?
Fucking really long one.
An hour and a half. Jesus Christ.
Jesus, we're really going to have
Quick
to
wrap
start
up. Cam
thinking about
Munster.
stuff.
Yeah, Cam Munster. See you soon. Sorry to anyone's frost we didn't listen to, but just call back again. Keep it under 2 minutes. One a week.
Yep.
Work on a Tuesday to Tuesday week, and you should be fine.
Yeah, what he said, man.
Deal.
Thanks, Benny. Appreciate it, mate. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, mate.
I can just think my 4th episode. So
Yeah,
fuck yeah. Many more to come. Boom. Yeah, easy.
Easy. Well, yeah, cheers.
It's fucking.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, don't piss your sheets and give them fucking head.